Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Today, me and Mr. Zig is going to be going over Keith Ellison up on Capitol Hill back on the 12th. And we're going to take a look at a couple of the senators that questioning pretty good. So, Mr. Zig, how are you doing now that you're back from your vacation?
Doing good, Thomas. Doing good. Glad to be back.
Good to have you back. So, have you seen any of these clips of Senator Hawley and
Ellison?
Hawley? Yeah.
And no, I haven't seen. I saw some other stuff this week, but I didn't see.
You didn't see this one?
No, I didn't know they had called him up.
Okay. Well, let's dive right in and take a look. I mean, Hawley really gives him some what fors, and we'll just take a listen here and see.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Ellison, let me start with you. You're the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota. Do I have that correct? That's a yes?
Sir, you're aware of my job. You know the answer to that.
You're not going to answer my questions? Are we going to start this way? Are you the Attorney General of the state of Minnesota, yes or no?
You know the answer.
Mr. Ellison, you're in my courtroom now. You're under oath. So I suggest that you answer my questions. You the Chief Law Enforcement Officer of the state of Minnesota, yes or no? Let's try another question. Are you familiar with the $9 billion in historic fraud out of your state, including the $250 million in the Feeding Our Future program alone? You familiar with that? Don't turn to the pages in your book to get your potted answers. Are you familiar with it? Yes or no?
Yes, I am familiar with it.
Very familiar, aren't you? Because the people who ran the Feeding Our Futures program came to you in your official office in the state capitol December 11th, 2021, and asked for your help in getting investigators off their backs. They complained to you for upwards of an hour about state investigators going after them, and they begged you to help them, and you agreed to it, amazingly. And we know you did.
That's not
because
true.
It's all caught on tape.
Yeah,
Every single sentence is caught on tape. Here's what you said. Let's take a look.
Obviously, you didn't listen
said,
to the
it's not a
tape.
question. You said to them, send me the names of all these folks who are investigating them. You said to them, send me their names. And I'll take that list, and I'll call the person over at Education who was investigating them and say, what's going on? Why am I getting these complaints? Then you went on to say, I already have my team working on this. What day should we get together to discuss it again? You made pledge after pledge to them. You said, we've got to make sure this guy who's investigating them stops it. You said, you have my attention. I'm concerned about this. You said, let's go fight these people, meaning the people who were investigating the fraud. Why'd you do it? Why'd you help them?
Are you going to let me answer?
Please, we're all ears.
So first of all, you're cherry picking quotes out of there.
Why did you help them?
I thought you were going to let me answer.
Why did you
Are you
help
going to let
them?
me answer?
Why did you help
You
them?
let me answer and I'll answer you.
Tell the truth and I'll let you answer.
I will tell the truth.
Good.
Let's do that.
That'd be a nice change. Why'd you help them?
Now see, Mr. Chairman, I didn't come here to be insulted. I came here voluntarily.
You came here for the truth. Let's have it. Why did you help them? The quotes are here. They're in black and white, and every member of this audience can listen to the recording. It's 54 minutes long. It's all in public. You can Google it right now and listen to it.
And listen to it all.
Why'd you help them?
First of all, I didn't help them.
You did help them.
No, I did not. I certainly didn't.
You're saying you didn't do anything for them. You didn't.
Well, wait a minute.
I already have my team working on this again. That's not you?
I have my team assisted with the information that led to the prosecution and conviction of these people.
No, you didn't. You didn't lift a finger to prosecute them. No, you did not. You didn't lift a finger to prosecute them.
Federal prosecution.
You had, BS. You had whistleblowers come to you as early as 2019.
You're the one talking.
Well, right there, I would have to say that Ellison is right. That if it was an American daycare center, damn right they were investigating them. Because there was one lady who said that had a autistic center, and she said that they were out there every month checking that on them,
Checking out mine.
making sure their records and their paperwork is all in line. By God, it's got to be in line with the state, because the state of Minnesota cares about autistic kids. It cares about daycare centers. But yet when it comes to the Somalia, hands off, my friend. So yes, I would say that Hawley should have asked the right question. Yeah, You went after all the American citizens.
Yeah.
You damn right you investigated them, but you had nothing to do with the Somali.
BS.
Hey, listen, it's my
You're
time.
Doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
sir.
no, sir. You
You're the
now have
one
encountered the truth and you don't like it.
cherry-picking
Why'd you take their
You're the
money?
one taking
Why'd
their
you
money.
take their money?
I didn't.
You took
No, that's a false statement.
$10,000.
No, that's a false statement. That is a false
$10,000
statement.
9 days after the meeting.
False statement.
You took $10,000. Here's what
Untrue.
happened. They went to your office.
That's a
They
false
solicited
statement.
money from
They
you.
did
They
not come to
solicited
my
help
office.
from you.
That's also wrong.
They came to your office.
No,
it
they
was your
didn't.
official office. You
No, they
met with them
didn't.
for 54 minutes.
No, they didn't.
asked you for help. You pledged it to them, and they talked repeatedly about money. In fact, it's all they talked
That's
about.
a lie.
Money, 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 money. They
True.
said, we
Untrue.
will put our dollars in the right place. We will support candidates that will fight to protect our interests. You replied, that's right. They said,
Oh,
if you are
that is
securing
not
your
true.
donor base and securing your power base, you can act the way you want. You replied, money is freedom. They said the amount of money circulating, I'm reading the transcript, the amount of money circulating in our community
misreading the
today is powerful, and we haven't realizing it in a meaningful way. And you said, give me the specifics. And 9 days later, you took $10,000
That's a lie.
from people who were then indicted. It's in your reports. Why'd
Sir,
you do it?
Sir,
Was it worth it?
You know what? This is a theatrical performance.
10,000. This is the truth.
It
This
has
is what
nothing to
accountability
do-
looks like, of which you've had
No,
none.
no, the
You
fact-
helped fraudsters defraud your
Lie.
state and this government of $9 billion, and
Sir,
you got a
this is-
fat campaign contribution out of
This is
it.
completely
You ought to be indicted.
untrue. Well,
That's the truth.
I think we've made the point. Let's keep the tenor
Well,
just
for
a
the
little more
record,
calm.
Oh, I'll ask how I want
He's
to, Senator
lying,
Paul.
and that's the truth.
Oh, no, this is all on the record,
no, sir.
Did you bother
You are-
Did you bother to investigate where the money that you facilitated their fraud for, where it went? Do you know where it went, what it was used for, the fraudulent money? I do, because we just heard testimony about it yesterday.
Because we
the
were
funds
key
went
players in the
hundreds of millions of
investigation.
dollars to terrorist
Yes, we
groups,
do
to
know.
transnational criminal organizations, to the drug trade, to drug trafficking, to child trafficking. And you took $10,000
That's a lie.
and helped them do it. You know, the other thing is,
untrue statement.
whistleblowers came to you as early as 2019. Let's look. As early as 2019,
this is a-
whistleblower. Don't talk over me.
No,
as
no,
early
you're
as
talking over me.
2019, it's my hearing, pal. As early as
I'm not your pal.
2019,
Don't call me pal.
whistleblowers came to. Well, I should call you prisoner because you ought to be in jail.
Well, we'll see what you can
In
do about it.
2019,
See?
whistleblowers came to you in your office.
See, Ellison can sit back and say that, make that kind of statement because he knows I'm a career politician. You ain't going to fucking touch me. You ain't going to touch me. You guys know you're not going to go after me. Just like they have not went after Biden. It's in the Constitution about crossing the border. Biden opened them up. What's the Republicans doing about it? What are the Republicans? Have you heard Pam Bondi saying that we're going to have a lawsuit against Mayorkas? We're going to have a lawsuit against Biden for breaking the law, breaking the Constitution? You don't hear nothing?
I know it.
You don't hear nothing?
Yeah.
Why? Because they are career politicians. And if J.D. Vance doesn't get reelected or get elected, then the Democrat that comes in is going to look at them and say, well, you want to go after Joe? Because they all don't give a fuck about Trump. You go after Trump. He's not a career politician.
Right. Yeah.
So go after him.
Yeah.
But don't go after me. And I won't go after you. Knowing that Joe Biden broke the law by allowing nothing. Crickets. There is crickets on what we're going to do about Mayorkas, about Garland, and about Joe Biden. None of them have had anything. Fuck the Constitution. Why? Because they're above the law. Now, they'll all sit there and tell you, you take all 50 senators, no one is above the law. No one is above the law. But by God, they're showing you right there. And Ellison being so cocky, that, well, why don't you see what you can do about it? He knows they ain't going to do a damn thing about it. And that's the reason why Tim Walz wants to get out. He figures if I get out now, then that's going to slow down on the investigations. They're
Sure.
just going to, hey, they're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
They ain't going to do a damn thing.
and referred to you fraud allegations from Feeding Our Futures, and you blew them off. Listen, your own state newspaper
That's a lie.
investigated it. The Minnesota Star Tribune, the Partners in Nutrition, brought its concerns to the Attorney General's office in 2018 and in 2019, and you did nothing. You did nothing for years. The only action you took is
false statement.
once all these fraudsters came to your office
It is a
and asked
false
you to get involved
statement.
and offered you money,
Did not come to
then
my
you got
office.
involved.
They
Then
did
you
not-
took the money, and then you got involved.
They did not come to my office. You're completely wrong about
You
that.
met with
I
them
did
for
not take anybody's
54
money.
minutes, and you took $10,000, and they also gave your family money. They gave your family thousands of dollars in campaign contributions in addition to what they gave
false
you.
statement.
Let's put the
This is, this is completely untrue.
The New York Post.
Yeah, we know the New York Post.
Minnesota Keith Ellison, AG, accepted campaign donations from individuals linked to the $250 million COVID fraud scheme after they were in your office. The donations came on December 20th.
Sir,
you
this
met
is
with them
not-
on December the 11th, and on January 20th, the FBI knocked over their headquarters.
No.
That's the sequence of events here.
No, it's not.
You've
the
been
sequence
right
of
at the
events.
center of this fraud
not
thing
the
from the
sequence of
beginning,
events.
and
It's
you've
untrue.
enabled it. And, sir,
The false
you
statement-
should resign.
And sir, you should resign. I was thinking the same thing about you.
Should resign.
You
Thank
are, I was
Mr.
thinking
Chairman.
the exact same thing about you.
I'm sure after encountering this truth, you are, because it hurts to have accountability, doesn't it?
Because after this parade
It
of
hurts to
lies
have
and
accountability.
presentation,
Time
I
has
think you should be
expired.
ashamed.
He's not got accountability. He don't have to worry. Talk to him, Ellison, any way you
For
want to.
misrepresentation.
Time has expired. Senator Moreno.
So yeah, that like I said, you can sit there with confidence like he does, because he's got another thing in his pocket that you will see if by chance, let's just say, just pull it out of air and say that Pam Bondi does start investigating Keith Ellis. What do you think his next step is going to be?
Resign?
Oh God, no.
What's he gonna do? File
They're
something?
investigating me because I'm black. They're all racist.
We didn't even go down that road. did we?
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
they-
They're
you know.
investigating me because I'm black.
Man.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to say and do. That's his next step.